Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So on this auspicious occasion of Devutini Ekadashi, we will be having our discussion on this upcoming transit of the planet Sun. What a year it has been. Now Sun is going to be like, I have traveled enough, I also want to relax. Please God, don't do that. We want you to be fixed to your schedule and timetable. I'm just joking guys. This year, not majority of the slow moving planets transition to any zodiac sign, but next year planets are going to be shifting signs which hold this potential to set up a new theme in your life as well. So I'm just giving a shout out that if you haven't checked out the yearly prediction videos, so please watch them. For me, this year has been filled with a lot of adventure and all, like traveling back to India after 6 years, lot many pilgrimages, making new friends, learning new skills, visiting my hometown. So lot many things happened, and I'm very much sure next year is going to be filled with a lot of adventure as well. Why not? The planet of adventure, Rahu, is going to be very strong. Second thing guys, one more information, like I will be traveling to Toronto from November 17th till 22nd. So if you want to book your in-person reading with me, you can shoot me an email on the address which you can see on your screen, because guys, the prices are less expensive than what generally people pay for the Zoom session, and the whole objective is to get a connection with my community. And there's always a benefit of getting a in-person reading, because even from an astrologist point of view, you get to know about you get to see the body language and omens and lot many things you observe while talking to client and all. So I would say that if you are interested, please book your session. And second thing is that just want to request my community. I'm planning to travel to other cities as well, um, just because all those places where there's a strong presence of the Indian diaspora. So this could be a case that in Dubai, any province in US, Japan is in my consideration list. It's a beautiful country, I want to travel there. So the whole event can be organized in a way that from a expert or a guest or an artist point of view, I can also cover my expenses. So if there will be assured readings which can be organized blended with the any of the lecture on astrology, on numerology, on palmistry, so please feel free to get in touch if you are like have a strong presence and you can speak and discuss on the behalf of your community. So become being a Canadian citizen, so I'm sure there's not going to be much hassle with the visa, with the immigration and concerns and all. And yes, after this, now we will shift our discussion to this upcoming transit of the planet Sun. Now guys, during this time it is going to be little bit important, because Sun represents our confidence, determination, willpower, recognition, and our drive, our confidence. So during this time, when Sun will transit in the Scorpio sign, Sun is going to be receiving the straight aspect from the planet Jupiter. It is going to be receiving the aspect from the planet Saturn as well. Lot many people take Rahu and Ketu's aspect as well. I do not take it, but just for the sake of the audience, Rahu is also going to be aspecting it. And over and above that, the sign Lord Mars is also in a water sign. It is kind of debilitated. So this whole alignment is putting a lot of focus, lot of limelight in the domain of the Scorpio. I forgot to mention, even Mercury is going to be conjunct in major portion of the time with the Sun as well. So that means there is a lot of spotlight which is going in the Scorpio, like the way at the time of talking about this 2024's theme, I mentioned this thing that whatsoever zodiac sign receives the dual aspect, that zodiac sign holds this potential for generating some strong results, and any result will come as per the theme of that zodiac sign. With Scorpio, it has got everything to do with the mystery, with the secrecy, intense emotion, suddenness, unexpected. So this is how you can expect that with Sun's entry over here and lot many planets somehow single like with a single focus, pinpointed focus, giving their energy and their attributes, contributing it to the Scorpio. So that means there could be some sudden developments in your life in whatsoever area Scorpio is influencing you. So we will take that individually. So we can start our discussion now, starting first with the Aries natives. So guys, in your case, Sun becomes your fifth lord, and the fifth lord is going to be transiting in your eighth house. So the thing is, with this kind of alignment, Sun is going like 4 places ahead of it. So that is not considered as a very kind of bad situation. Second thing is that because in your case, fifth house also represents the way your mind function, your intellect, your academic pursuit, romantic love interest, spiritual austerities. So all that energy and a lot of that is going in the eighth house. So that means during this time, lot many Aries Lagna natives will stand a chance for some sudden unexpected gains as well, for sure. For students and all, results could be unexpected if you are not very well prepared. So in the matters of your academic interest and all, you have to start putting more efforts. I would say this thing that your magnetism is going to be very intense, and if in any capacity, any Aries Lagna person right now, in his or her case, 8th house related attributes are getting applicable. This could be case that you are in the dasha of a planet which is placed in the 8th house, you are a researcher, you are an occultist in any capacity. If 8th house right now is getting applicable in your case, your whole magnetism, your whole intensity, your thought process, everything is going in the 8th house. So that means some gains, sudden unexpected gains could materialize. Again, I do not want to advocate buying lottery tickets and something, but those who win, they generally win in these kind of alignments only. So again, it all comes down to how strengthened your ascendant and the 8th house lord is, and what kind of dashas you are currently going through. But this whole energy now, I told you before, your 9th and 12th lord was giving aspect to it. Saturn is giving aspect to it. They both are in the houses of opportunity, income, gain, influence, prominence. And with this influence of Rahu, now Mercury, all the planets in the 8th house, so that means some sudden unexpected development can take place. Sudden intense attachment, infatuation, attraction towards someone can happen. The only way and the only category of people I'm seeing a little bit vulnerable is people who are like, right now their focus has to be of studies and academics. Over there could be slightly unexpected energy which they have to deal with. Now guys, moving ahead, now for all the Taurus Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, your fourth lord is going to be transiting in your seventh house. Now this is one such kind of typical case where in the married life, the mother-in-law and the wife, they come into head on with each other at the loggerheads. So yeah, that is one kind of slight fluctuation. But the good thing is that guys, during this time, if in any capacity you are working in the domain of the fourth house, like you are a realtor, you have a like any interior decor business, you have a gift shop, or you work in any of the jewelry kind of business and all, so those people can get opportunities during this time. Even when we say that from the prospects of marriage and relationship, too many planets are giving their attention and focus in the matters of the seventh house. Your ascendant lord Venus is going to be coming out of it soon, but I would say that the alignment and the combination is getting formed. This is generally kind of case, and now even the like the Devotini Ekadashi has already taken place. So I would say this thing that for some arranged marriage proposals point of view, suddenly coming to limelight, especially people who are in the public domain, you are a politician of some sort and all. So all those people, like this is going to be the time of having a very demanding public life. Like you are going to be busy, occupied, and I'm not seeing much vulnerability. It's just like that your ascendant lord is in the 8th house, which kind of makes emotions and feelings very intense, very passionate and all. Energy and sense of suddenness looms over there. So that is the one area. But in the matters of what sun is going to be doing for you, the only thing which you have to learn is that sun, whenever it is transiting from the 7th house, it teaches us to be humble. In the original Kalpurush Kundli, 7th house belongs to the Libra. So I mean to say, just be humble with your ego and all, be accessible to everyone, be nice to everyone, respect everyone, and this is going to be a good time because Jupiter aspecting it from the ascendant, your Yogara planet Saturn aspecting it from the 10th house, being conjunct with Mercury. So yes, prominence and a demanding social life, public life, opportunities can be attached with this transit. Now guys, when we talk about from the Gemini Lagna's point of view, so guys, in your case, your third lord is going in the sixth house, and now right now it is receiving aspect from the Jupiter, from the Saturn. People take Rahu's aspect as well. So the very first thing is that because your third lord is going in the sixth house, so for people who have to give any competitive exam, for the lawyers, problem solvers, health fitness expert, this could be a good time. The only thing is that guys, during this time, because whenever the third lord goes into the sixth house, while like if you have to sign any contract, sign any documentation, sign any lease and all, so look at all the pros and cons, terms and conditions very carefully. Do not be too forceful to the extent of offending, hurting people. That is the one thing which I want to say. But in majority of the ways, for people who are the service, health professional, policing, any of these kind of things where like multitasking, demonstrating strong leadership skills, unrelenting power and determination and all, so in those cases, and especially all those people during this time, your sixth house is in strong prominence. All of those people who have to give any competitive exam and all, this is going to be a very good time, supportive time for you. And yes, because your ascendant lord is already there in the sixth house, making your health, like your skin, your nerves, very vulnerable, and sun is going to be intensifying it. So yes, take good care, give good attention to your health, and yes, no one can stop you. Your leadership skills and your problem solving skills right now are going to be at its best. Now when we talk about from the Cancer natives point of view, so guys, very good time, like I would say, because during this in during this transit of sun only, Saturn will also be margi, Saturn will also be direct. So Jupiter giving its aspect from the 11th house of the gains, prominence, income, Saturn giving its aspect from the 8th house of sudden unexpected unearned income, and the second lord going in the 5th. So that means I would say that during, like a lot many people will stand a chance for some sudden speculative gain, like any of, and during this time your family, people who are very close to you, they might play a very important role for helping you get your hands on the things which you desire or you looking for. Now again guys, all comes down to individual what is getting applicable in your case. Like right now in your life, dating someone, meeting someone is the most important priority. So someone close to you might introduce you to someone. If you are a student, you might get access to some good tutor, good book material, good resource. So in any capacity, see, fifth house tells about our personal magnetism. In the original Kalpurush Kundli, fifth house belongs to the sun. Sun has got a strong affinity from the fifth house. So you will have this capacity to do something, create something which is going to be very original, and people are going to be drawn towards you. Like whatever you will speak, you will kind of impress lot many people. And like the way I said this thing, that second lord going in the fifth house, it's a good time, like it's like to promote yourself, advertising yourself. And during this time, if you have to give any performance, any public dealing, meeting, appearance and all, so all those will work out in your favor. Even from the artist and the creative people's point of view, it's a very auspicious time. Your fifth house is getting aspected, benefited from the whole chart. Like I don't take Rahu's aspect, but people take it. Rahu's aspect, Saturn's aspect, like Jupiter's aspect, and Mercury is going to be conjunct with it. So yes, I would say this thing, that for the artist and the creative people, you might stand a chance for being approached for some good projects and all. A lot is dependent on your dasha as well. So people who are expecting, they might strike a gold via being a recipient of some important projects. And those who are planning to release any of their work in this phase, when sun is transiting from your fifth house, you are going to be receiving some very jaw-dropping response. So it's a good time. Now when we talk about from the Leo Lagna's point of view, so it is the transit of your ascendant lord. Now obviously it's going to have a lot of weight attached to it. So your ascendant lord is going in the fourth house. So that means during this time, your focus, your attention, your energies will go in the matters of your fourth house. So again guys, because your fourth lord is there in the 12th house, a long transit. So I will not say that it's going to be a very good time for like buying a property, but those who are trying to get rid of any property, like right now your main concern is to, like a lot many people, I keep on getting this in the consultation, oh my god, I have listed this property in the market but I'm not getting a buyer and all. So because ascendant lord wheresoever goes, it fixes the matters of that house. So ascendant lord is there in the fourth house. It will prioritize what all needs to be done in the matters of the fourth house, and the fourth lord in itself is there in the 12th house of investment, expenses, getting rid of things. So yes, it's a good time for that. And those who are like in any capacity, you are like a realtor, you have a gift shop, you are a politician and something, so you will have a strong grip over any of the ongoing pressing issues. This could be connected to your duties, obligation towards the public, or this could be in your domestic life as well. So yes guys, lot many planets are respecting your fourth house. So strong strength and force you will experience in the matters of the fourth house, like events and circumstances which will make you feel being secured and well taken care by your loved ones. Now when we talk about from the Virgo Lagna natives point of view, so guys, in your case, as you can see, Sun has got a rulership over your 12th house, and now it is going to be transiting in your third house. So yes guys, during this time our emotions, our feelings get very intense. Now third house has got more to do with our self-expression. It has to do with our relationship with our neighbors, with our friends, our work style and all. So during this time, like especially for the working professional, for the performing artist and freelance people, they might stand a chance, like suddenly that sort of limelight comes to you. Again guys, we are living in a day and age where even for the skilled professional, with this whole concept of reels and Instagram promotion and all of that, so even for a short span of time, suddenly coming to limelight is not that difficult, which used to be the case before. So I mean to say, your third house is getting brightened because of the presence of the sun. So that in itself means good news, because the way planets are influencing you, because Saturn is giving its aspect from the sixth house, and Jupiter is giving its aspect from the ninth house. So that also means like during this time, if you are already in a competitive situation and all, so you might get a leverage over the competitors because of getting some secret of your opponents and all. So that's how we can see. But yes, whatever you will be doing during this time, there is going to be a lot of intensity, emotions, feelings which you will be putting in. And for the skilled professional, visibility, recognition, limelight for your talents and all is on the cards. Now guys, when we talk about for the Libra natives, so guys, in your case, it's a very good energy. I would say this thing, that because yeah, because the 11th lord is going to be transiting in your second house. So second house, 11th house, any, like even if they're both of their lords are conjunct anywhere in the chart, or they are making an exchange, or they are in each other's house, it is generally considered as a good time. So now what is going to be happening is that because of your goodwill, reputation in the market, because of the people whom you know, because of those contacts and references, you might be able to seal some important deal, or there might be some important financial project which will get finalized, or any of the block payments of the past, you might stand a chance to get that. And yes guys, we know this thing, that second house also tells about our speech and all, and with so many planets influencing your second house, so I'm very much sure that if you will be speaking out on any important matters, or so I would say this thing, that you will have this capacity to be very insightful and impress your audience. And for a lot many people, if you're running dashas are also indicating in this direction, this is one such kind of transit where people bring name, fame, glory to their family and all. So the whole family is getting together and everyone is appreciating you for recent achievement of yours or something. See, understand this thing, sun in any case represents accolades, appreciation, recognition. And in your case, sun has got a rulership of the house of the popularity, success and recognition, and coming there in the second house. So that means either it will bring the opportunity to you automatically, or this could be a case that family and all being very happy, being very proud, boastful of your achievements and all. So that's how it is going to be working out for the Libra Lagna natives. So again guys, it's not only about the sun, the way it is working in harmony with the Jupiter's aspect, Saturn's aspect, Rahu's aspect, being conjunct with Mercury. So I'm taking into consideration everything. Now when we talk about from the Scorpio Lagna natives point of view, so yes guys, a sigh of relief. See, again, I will not say this thing that your ascendant lord is going to be there in your ninth house for a long span of time. That is, it is going to be bad or weak for you. Like the way I've been saying this thing, I have seen lot many charts. Like this has been a pattern I've seen. Scorpio Lagna, ascendant lord Mars in the Cancer in the ninth, and Moon there in the seventh house. And these people have been doing good. Like more than for them, their energy works more beautifully for the others. So like if you have someone like this around you, trust me, that person is lucky for you. I do not know how much lucky that person is going to be for himself, but for others he's going to be very giving. So now the point which I'm saying over here, it's a good sign guys. So for all those people who stand a chance for any promotion, any important projects which you have to execute, you have to finalize, like let's say for example, you have been waiting for the approval or confirmation of this speech you have to give somewhere, or this conference you have to attend. So I would say that because sun coming to the first house, it gets very strong whenever it is in the first house. So that in itself means that yes, recognition, limelight is right over there over to you. And it's not only the 10th lord, Saturn's aspect, Jupiter's aspect. See guys, in a way your angular bhava are very strong. See, the Lal Kitab say that the Kendra bhava are like the planets in the fist, which tells about our stability, our strength of our character and all. So it's a very good time for some kick starting and reaping the reward for some important substantial projects, development, execution, recognition, visibility. So that's all what I have to say. So don't be surprised if you have been chasing some important client of yours, chasing your bosses for a raise or some new role, or if you're out of the market, standing a chance to receive some interview calls, job interview calls, and those who have to give any performance and all. So overall, in the whole like contribution, combining all the contribution coming into this transit of sun, it is going to be good for you. Now guys, when we talk about for the Sagittarius Lagna natives point of view, so guys, all what I can say is that your difficult times are soon going to be over, because ascendant lord there in the 6th house is not a good energy. Mars in a long stay in the 8th house is not a very supportive good energy. So I mean to say for the Sagittarius Lagna, I would say the biggest relief which 2025 is going to bring is for them. All the planets are in a house where they are not considered as good. Rahu in the 4th house is never considered as good for your emotions, feelings, domestic life, creating suspicion, creating issue, being in your own head. Ascendant lord in the 6th house, financial scarcity. Mars in the 8th house, again being vulnerable, prone towards injuries, threat on the account of enemies, and also overall the planetary shift for you next year seems to be very favorable for you. And now see, look at this case. Even the 9th lord, sun is going there in the 12th house. So even the luck, we say this thing that bhagya ka shay hona. So even from that point of view as well. So guys, all what I can say for the Sagittarius Lagna native is that do not bring any forceful change in your life right now. Again guys, when we talk about the transit, that just tells about the external circumstances. Obviously the kind of yoga you're going to have in your natal chart, the kind of dashas you are currently going through, they also have a major say. But never ever overlook, undermine the influence of the transiting planets. So all what I can say for the Sagittarius Lagna native is that just do charities as much as it is possible. Take out time for doing meditation. Meditation becomes very important for you. And like, see, the thing is, planets just ask us to behave as per the theme set up by them. So with this kind of combination right now going on, if you're already living in a foreign land, or you have to attend any spiritual retreat, those people can get benefited. But let's say for example, from the expense point of view and all, it's not a very good energy. So I would say that even for those who are finding it difficult to save money, so my recommendation to you is that the whole air right now is not very supportive for that. Keep the money in circulation, do investment, do charity, and especially on the important occasions, like whenever there's a new moon, whenever there's a full moon, you get to know that any auspicious occasion is there. So the much you can do in the form of charity is going to be helpful for you. So yes guys, it is slightly beneficial for the people who are connected with spirituality, with the research, who are in foreign land, slightly beneficial for them. For rest of the people, all what I can advise is that refrain from uh, taking too much chance or relying too much on the luck. Like leap of faith attitude needs to be curbed, and do charities. That's all what I can say. Take out time for meditation, and keep your terms very healthy, and be very much respectful towards your father and the guru like figures. Now for the Capricorn Lagna natives, so yes guys, in your case, sun has got a rulership over your 8th house, and now it is going to be transiting in your 11th house, so it's a good time. The sudden turn of events will make you eligible enough for some sudden opportunity, recognition, suddenly coming to limelight, or being considered or approached for some big project and all these development limelight is going to take place suddenly. Because guys, it's not only like your 8th lord is going there in the 11th house, but also it is being well supported by your by the aspect of your ascendant lord, by the aspect of the Jupiter coming in from the 5th house. So overall it's a good news for you. So all what I can say is that just in some large group setting and all, like the way we say in India and all, that you have been called for this important event, and you got felicitated, being awarded, acknowledged for your contribution. So all of that can materialize, and there's also a possibility of running into someone very famous, someone very powerful, someone very important. So that's how it can happen. And those who are like being like 8th house is something which defines you, like you are a researcher, you are an occultist. So in any capacity, if you are chiefly working in the domain of secrecy, hidden element, psychology, counseling, therapy, healing, so those people can also like stand a chance for recognition, acknowledgement, financial opportunity. All that can be foreseen. Now guys, when we talk about for the Aquarius Lagna's point of view, so yes guys, things are getting better for you, like I would say rather a lot better. You are in a position of advantage, because Saturn being strengthened in your first house and coming out of its retrograde motion, giving its aspect to your 10th house. Jupiter from the 4th house. In the original Kalpurush Kundli, Jupiter in the 4th house is considered as strong, giving its straight aspect to your 10th house. And your 7th lord is going there in the 10th house. I mean to say, something big is on the cards for you. I guess I am an Aquarius moon. Why suddenly I'm getting the thoughts of going traveling to different cities and doing different like sessions and events? I'm just joking. This is how generally happens whenever transits are like this. So I would say guys, for the Aquarius Lagna natives, any big change you are contemplating for your career, whatever you have in your mind, guys, please do not just keep it in your mind, put it out there, because this is the time for action and execution for you. Your ascendant lord is going to be leaving your first house soon. You just hardly have, like March 29th it's going to take place, so you can say that you just have last 4 months, and Saturn is in a rush now to move to the second house and wrap up all its obligations of the first house, the kind of mode in which Joe Biden is going to be handing it over to the Donald Trump. So I mean to say, yes guys, there's a lot in store for you, and your focus has to be in your career. Whatever you have in the mind, put it out there. Don't keep contemplating that my dasha is not promising or this is not going well. You have to be on the front foot. So for the career front, for the Aquarius natives, some big substantial development is on the cards, and this is a typical case that the power is going there in the matters of the 10th house. So that in itself means those who are out of the job will stand a chance to be in the job. Those who are like awaiting for any promotion, they might stand a chance, or you might be considered or trusted for some important projects, important responsibilities. So a very good transit and significant development is on the cards for the Aquarius. Again guys, do not take me as a astrologer who predict things. Take me as a life coach who is advising you that this approach and mindset needs to be followed right now. That's how you're gonna get benefited. When I was talking to the like talking to the, I mean to say, talking about the Sagittarius. I said this thing that guys, you have to keep it low. Planets are making you vulnerable. So it's not like that I'm too sugary for everyone. Whatever I'm seeing, I just tell that. Now guys, for the Pisces Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, Sun has got a rulership over your 6th house, and now it is going to be transiting to your 9th house. So yes guys, there is a yoga in the in astrology you call as the Karam Dharmpati Yoga. People who take their job very seriously, very honestly and on. So during this time, lot many times it has been seen that people who are already going through any lawsuit related issue and all, so the justice and the verdict comes in their favor. For people who are like any of the travel during this time, if it will happen during this time, any work related travel, that will prove out to be very profitable. Like you would not have anticipated the kind of deal you can close. So this is how you can look at it, because your 9th house is being aspected by majority of the planets in the chart. Those who take the aspect of the Rahu is aspecting it, Saturn is aspecting it, Jupiter is aspecting it, and Sun is going to be conjunct with Mercury in the 9th house. So I would say this thing that travels will prove to be very profitable. Any concerns of visa, immigration and all, any of the judiciary related verdict and all. So things seems to be putting Pisces Lagna natives in a position of advantage, where luck, circumstances and the right guidance and mentorship will help them do many things in this phase. So yes guys, and yeah, please guys, be very respectful towards your father. Even if you have to, like, you know, like when I was in India, this is a habit which I used to follow of pressing my dad's feet before he goes to sleep. So anyways, you can show your devotion, gesture, a respectful gesture towards your guru, towards the dharma, or towards your father, should do that. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my reports. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Indian astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.